Well, hello and welcome to this episode of the Simple SEO Content Podcast. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about content marketing. What is it? Why does it matter to my business? And how the heck do I get started with it? I am your host, Rachel Lindteigen, and I am so happy to have you here with me today as we delve into one of my great loves, content marketing. So content is very simple. It is the written audio or video words that you create for your business. So it's your blog, your website, your social media, your podcast, and your video content. All of that is content. Content marketing is how we market our business with our content. Now, when we are actively working on content marketing, we want to provide value to our customer. Content marketing is not pushy, it is not salesy, it is not slimy. So you want to make sure that when you're creating content, you're thinking about your ideal customer. What do they need? Because your ideal customer has one question, and that question is, what's in it for me? They don't care what's in it for you, they care what's in it for them. So you want to make sure when you're creating content, you're focused on providing value and serving your ideal customer. They are the one who needs the information. So what kind of content should you create? Honestly, whatever kind of content you're the most comfortable with. So different types of content will appeal to different audience members. Some people love to have long, in-depth blog posts. They like to see reviews. They like to see testimonials. They want to know everything about the process. Others only want to see the highlights. Maybe they like an infographic or a listicle. Maybe they're just going to skim the headers in your blog post or the headers on your website page. Others are going to love a video, or they're going to connect with you on social media. People are going to connect in different ways. You're going to determine what kind of content you create based upon a couple of factors. One is, what are you comfortable creating? If you are afraid of being on video and the thought of doing video terrifies you, then don't do video, because you're going to stress yourself out and then you're not going to want to do it. If you hate to write and it's not your favorite subject, but you love to talk, then don't do a blog as your primary content. Do a podcast or do a video series, whatever it is. Work with your strengths. So you choose what you're the most comfortable with and you do that. Then think about your ideal customer. How do they like to consume content? Do they like to read it? Do they like to listen to it? Do they like to listen on the go? Do they want to watch a video? Find that perfect intersection, or that best intersection possible between what you're comfortable creating and what your ideal customer wants to consume. That's where you're going to find the right type of content for your business. Now, if you really want to use search engine optimization to drive traffic to that content, you're going to need some written words. You're going to need to have a blog post that goes with each podcast episode or each video. You're going to need to have show notes, but those show notes, if it's a podcast or video, those show notes can't just be the transcript or just the show notes. They're not high quality content, and Google wants high quality content. So you need to turn those into more of a blog post type page. So you need to have headers, you need to have pictures, you can use your video files, you can use your audio files. Do that, because that's going to help boost that engagement. So your content is designed to nurture your customer, to build the know or the like and trust factor. Search engine optimization helps you with the know factor. It gets your content found. The way you move a potential customer from just a website visitor to somebody who comes back again, who consumes your content, who starts to look at you as an authority in your space, is by creating highly relevant, helpful, engaging content that they want to consume. So content marketing can be a huge boost to your business. You don't have to create new content all the time. What you can do is repurpose the content. You should be creating one piece of content each week, one core piece, your blog, your podcast, or your video, your choice. one piece. You want to then use that to further your overall content plan. So if you send an email, and you should be sending an email to your list, you want to talk about that core piece of content in your email. If you're on social media, you don't have to be on every social media channel. Pick one or two that are the most relevant to your business. The same with how we choose what type of content. From a social media channel standpoint, choose the one that you're the most comfortable with, the one that you like the most, the one that your ideal customer spends the most time on. Focus heavily on that one. You can repurpose the content on other channels that you want to support. Okay, but choose one main social media channel, two if you really want to. Post daily and use that content from your weekly piece. So let that fuel what you're doing on your social media content. So if you're doing a podcast and you're doing a video podcast, great. Put the video podcast in its entirety on YouTube and optimize it for YouTube. Release the audio podcast on your podcast networks. Take snippets of the podcast and use those for YouTube Shorts or Pinterest. What do they call the Pinterest ones? I can't remember right now. The quick reels on Pinterest, use them for reels, all of those different areas. You can share your full-length video podcast episode on your other social media channels as well. Repurpose your content. You don't have to create new everywhere, but create great content. Focus on offering value to your customer and make sure that you're doing it consistently and you're using search engine optimization along with it. When we're using search engine optimization along with our content, that means we're choosing a keyword that our website can rank for, because that's going to be the most important part of it. If you use a keyword you can't rank for, you're not going to rank. And then you're not going to get traffic. And then your content isn't going to be able to nurture anybody because nobody knows about you. You're the best kept secret on Google. That doesn't build your business. So make sure you learn how to choose a keyword that your website can rank for. If you're not sure, make sure you listen to the other podcast episodes here. And better than that, get my SEO content quick start guide and take my free class. And then if you're ready, join me in Simple SEO Content and I'll walk you through all of this step by step by step. But get started with the links in the show notes. That'll help you start to learn what to do. Choose a keyword. Make sure you can rank for it. Use that keyword in all of your SEO elements. There are certain places that Google is going to look for information as to what your page is about. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're creating content that your ideal customer cares about, that answers their questions, that provides them value, and that you optimize it so that they can find it. Because SEO is to drive the traffic to your website. Your content's job is to nurture that traffic. So remember, don't be sleazy, don't be salesy, don't be promotional, heavily promotional in your content. You can have a promotion now and then. Absolutely, you're a business owner. You can link to your products and services in your blog posts. Great. Just don't push all promotion, all sales all the time, or you'll alienate your audience. Think about them. What do they need? Provide them with value, and they will keep coming back, and they will share your content with people that they know who can find it helpful as well. And that, my friend, is how you're going to start to grow your business through content marketing. So quick reminder, one post, video, or podcast episode each week. Repurpose the content among all of your channels, adjusting it slightly so that it meets the best practices of that channel. Above all, take note of your ideal customer and provide the type information that they're looking for, targeting a keyword that you can rank for, and you will see success with content marketing. And success with content marketing means we're using the search engine optimization to get the people to the website, and we're nurturing them with our content. And we're taking leads, we're taking our new visitors and nurturing them so they become leads, and more importantly, paying customers, because paying customers are how you grow your business. If you have any questions about this, make sure you DM me on Instagram. I'm at Etched Marketing Academy. Do me a favor, like this episode, review it, rate it, share it with your business bestie, with someone else who needs to learn more about how to grow their business using SEO and content marketing. Find me across all channels at Etched Marketing Academy. And if you're ready, join me in Simple SEO Content. If you have any questions about how to find out about the class, DM me on Insta. I'd love to chat with you. Let me know that you listened to this episode. And I'm super curious, what content are you most interested in creating for your audience? What are you comfortable with and what are you going to do?